everyone, to my Sunday brunch. I hope you have your tea or your whatever, your drink, whatever, to take it in. So, before we get started, I thought I'd just kind of give a little introduction to say hi to everybody before I start the little spiritual vibe message and discuss about what I'm going to be talking about. This book is about the heavenly crowns, the healing of the soul of a woman. This is one of the books of the series. It's called The Heavenly Crowns, and it's about what's the meaning of the crowns, how do you earn a crown, and what you can use the crowns for. And I'm going to be giving you a spiritual vibe message that you can watch and listen to, and then shop while you also can, and hopefully I can see you guys chatting in there. And that way we can check out some of the products in the collection. You can get some good information and a good spiritual vibe message with that. And then also, we are going to draw from the people that are active in the chat and win one of the crown necklaces and give that away. And with that, you will actually get a copy of the digital book. If you do want to just go ahead and get a copy of that book, it's also available. It'll be coming out soon. And if you want to, we can also check out the Ashes to Beauty Challenge, which has so much more involved in it. So let's get started, okay? Let's everybody get ready. Take a deep breath in. Get in your sacred space and be ready to take in the spiritual vibe message, all right? Take it. Let's go. Welcome, this is Dr. Traci K. I hope everybody's here. Wait a couple of minutes to get in the chat. Please tell us where you're from. I hope you're in the chat room. And you can shop. Let us know where you're from. And so you are so welcomed. You are so valued. I'll give you a few minutes to come in. So good. Love you in this place. I'm excited to see some people, new people. I hope you invited people to come in today for this awesome Sunday brunch, live shopping event, but also a spiritual vibe message. Give you a few minutes here. We're going to talk about my new book series called Ashes to Beauty. And if you if you guys stay till the end of this spiritual vibe message and you are committed, we are going to pick some winners and we're going to give out some beautiful official Ashes to Beauty crown jewel necklaces. And with that, you will also get a copy of the book that's going to be coming out. It's part of the series called The Heavenly Crowns. I want to talk about these Ashes to Beauty. I'll talk about how God will crown your efforts. Now, when I was overseas doing my part with the military, I was visiting over there doing some morale for the soldiers. And after their training and coming back on leave, there was places that we went to in Europe, and there was one place that I absolutely loved, and where it was this big open space, beautiful statues and historical areas, and this is where we go and we feed the birds, and the birds would just come and come and come, and they would come and sit all over your arms and You could feed them right on your mouth or your hands or whatever. It was so much fun. And big and small. And there was another area where there was some grassy areas where, the birds would go. When they weren't feeding the birds, they would have a grassy area where you could go and sit and have a little brunch and sip on some espresso or whatever. And that they were also feeding the seeds out there to try to, keep the grass green, and the birds would try to eat the seeds on there too. So, and it was funny because I was like, well, here they are, they're getting all these bird seeds, but there's brown patches. They're trying to keep that flourish, just like anything, just like when we try to take care of our lawns and there's brown patches that you deal with. So we can what that got me is it kind of made me understand that a little bit when it comes to our life. We have these brown patches in our life, and we tend to get basically every single day, we tend to feel like we're throwing out grass seeds into our life, and we want them to grow. And so every day we throw these seeds out, and you know what? We throw so many seeds out in our life that we just can't seem to keep up. And so that kind of reminded me of where I was thinking, well, that's interesting, because I that's like a metaphor to me in a way, where we have that in our life with beautiful green areas, brown patches, some patches don't grow. And we get to the point where we need to improve those areas. We need to develop our skills, and maybe we need to break a bad habit, or maybe we need to develop something or have a better relationship in our life. And we want to grow. We want to see it grow. We want to flourish. And if we're going to flourish, we have to see changes in our life. And we have to fill those patches. And it's kind of like, cultivating our garden. You know what I'm talking about? So good. You know what? I feel like I've been planting seeds to make a difference all my life, and it just seems like thoughts of discouragement can come. And I'm sure you feel that way. Well, let me encourage you those thoughts, because 2023 is your year. It could be your year, and I'm telling you, the higher power is going to do new things in your life. If you plant those seeds, you cultivate that garden, you are going to accelerate, and you're going to sow this year, because you've got to have this acceleration mindset. You've got to be able to not fall prey to your own thoughts. You have to say, okay, this isn't for Dr. Traci K. This isn't for me. I've got to capture it. I got to take hold of this. I've got to continue to keep throwing out these seeds, because I want to be able to cultivate my garden of my heart. And that way want to be able to earn some favors. And, things can get really discouraging. So you want to say, well, things are not going to always be as what you say they're going to be. But I tell you this, God is going to see this. He wants you to improve your relationship. He wants you to improve things. There's going to be some hurts. You've got to let stuff go. And there's going to be things that are going to fall off, burn away, and they're going to be into ashes. But let me tell you something. If you trade those ashes for beauty, you will see that you will be crowned for those efforts. I'm telling you, you will be crowned for those efforts. Now, what I mean by that is planting and sowing. Taking the time in your life to be able to earn those crowns. There are heavenly crowns that you can earn. And the thing is, you need to be encouraged to make that effort, to take the steps in order of areas that you can earn a crown, a heavenly crown. Now, how do you earn those crowns? what are those crowns are for, what do they mean, and how can you use them. That's all displayed in the book of the Heavenly Crown. But it's not just more, because the book Ashes to Beauty book series is so much more than that. It's healing the soul of a woman. The trials and tribulations and difficulties that you might face in your soul. And how you face that is what needs to be looked at. So, with your efforts, I am here to tell you that you will be crowned. You can be crowned with a glory. You can be crowned with separation. You can be crowned with freedom or from rising. Whether it's a disappointment or not, maybe they're no longer serving the best or the higher good in your life right now. Trade those ashes, because with that effort, it is not your place with them. Move on. Stay on the path. There's bigger and better things for you. For I guarantee you, you will be crowned for your... You know what? God says, I'll crown your efforts with success. He knows your heart. He knows what you're going through. When you pray, when you meditate and you praise, and you come out of your mouth, when you're positive and you're spreading your seed, you're cultivating your heart, you're preparing your soil, you're telling your story, who goes on, you're sowing. It's all about that. You're going to be breaking a new ground. And it's going to be a fertile ground. And he's not going to talk about these birds coming to take your seeds. There's going to be trials. There's going to be tribulations, I'm sure. But I'm sure that you understand that crowning is going to be able to let you go through it easier, with less effort, no more discouragement, and no more heartache. The water is always going to be fresh. There's going to be thanksgiving, gratitude. You can't do anything about them pecking at them birds. I understand that. They might steal your seeds sometimes. They might eat it. Yes, I understand that. But let me tell you something. When you earn those crowns, the universe, creative universe, has more to earn you. That crown that goes upon your anointing, the supernatural doors are going to be open. It's going to cause your finances to flourish. It's going to cause your relationships to grow. It's going to cause blessing to your life and treasures to come. Treasures will come at your feet because you will be crowned for your efforts. Focus on that. Focus on that. Do more. Ask. Think. Imagine. Can you give me that so good? It's awesome. Oh, can you praise that? I think that's a wonderful message today. And if you want to learn more about how to do that, how to earn those heavenly crowns, how to cultivate your heart, learn about the stories of other women that were in that, you need to check out the Ashes to Beauty book series. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for you. There's amazing things you can learn from this. For learning how to rise from ashes, learning how to become an invincible goddess, learn how to live like a goddess, learn how to be godly, live godly, learning about the crowns, like the crown of separation, the crown of incorruptibility, the crown of life, the crown of glory. There's so many crowns you can earn, efforts in that. There's amazing things you can establish with the healing the soul, taking in resources to where you could go to find the exact things you need for the answers you need to cultivate that heart of yours, planting and sowing, being crowned with those efforts. And we're going to discuss more about this as our Sunday spiritual vibe messages continue every week about this book series. I know that you want to really look to the point where you want to earn these crowns. You want to be able to rise from these ashes. You want to be able to cultivate your heart and be able to heal your soul in many areas, whether it's anxiety or relationship or career or a health issue. Just put in the chat room right now, what is it that you want to cultivate? What is it you want to rise from the ashes from? Put in your prayer requests. Say who you're doing. Bless somebody today. Blessed be. You are so valued. And you will be crowned for your efforts. Learn how to earn those crowns. Learn what they mean. Learn how to use them, those heavenly crowns. Learn about the story of Ruth. How it resonates closely with you. Maybe learn about grace. Learn about how to cultivate in areas of your life where your soul, where you can grow in your soul, sow and flourish and plant the things you need to lift up to a higher level, so that treasures and blessings can be thrown at your feet, and you can actually be able to take hold of those and claim them, because they're there for you. The universe has it. It's waiting for you. All you got to do is ask to receive and to claim. Learning how to manifestate by doing certain things in the right ways, because these treasures can be at your feet when you're crowned with favor, and then learning how to not be able to let others take that crown away, because healing the soul is the key. If learning to understand where your soul is going, what your soul is supposed to do, the path of your soul, learning how to understand your soul, who are you in this soul, not as a physical person, not the earthly treasures. If you understand where thou art be, it is written and so, that in order to be crowned and is not understanding the earthly treasures, but understanding what the heavenly treasures are, and how you can earn those, and what those earned you can receive out of that in earth. Oh, I understand this. It's so like, well, I don't understand. Who am I? Who is this soul in my body? I understand what you're saying. We think of that all the time. Who am I in this body right now? You come from ashes. Ashes to dust. Dust to ashes you will return. It's in Genesis. You are created from the universe. Learn about how ashes are in the book. You'll be fascinated about the studies and the research behind it. Learn about the beginning, the history of it, how ashes are into beauty, how it becomes, what your soul is and what it can be, and how you can start feeding your soul, understanding your soul, heal your soul, grow your soul, so that you may claim and be able to receive treasures and be earning those crowns, heavenly crowns. Oh, so good. Can you feel this? Can you want this? Do you want to claim this right now? Does everybody want to claim this? Oh, you've got to check out the crowns too. The crowns we have, the wonderful crowns. We have handmade design crowns for each of the heavenly crowns. You have to check out. As you shop right now, you can check out those crowns. Plus, we have some beautiful necklaces that are going with this. They are all handmade, genuine. They come with authenticity, genuine of crystals. Each one of those crowns are designed for each one of the heavenly crowns. Each one of those you buy, you will also receive a copy of the book and an authenticity certificate. These are beautiful crowns, and they favor this amazing time that you can have and earn this. They're wonderful ways to award people. Each crown has a meaning for things that earned in your spiritual groups, your women groups, your studies, your spiritual studies. It's a great thing to do on that, or just to be able to earn them yourself or to give to somebody else as a gift. They're great for Easter. I think you enjoy everything about this, because when you take in the path to understanding how our soul is and our path of the soul, and how to understand what our soul needs and how we vibrate, learning our vibrations, learning how to level up our vibrations and connect with our angel guides and connect with our universe and connect with our spiritual path, learning how to understand what our path is. There's so many things now that we can offer. If we need healing in our health, if we're having trouble with our imbalances of our energetic systems, if we're having trouble with sleeping, if we're having trouble with understanding attractions for love or success, or if we want to manifest something, this is all can be happen in our Working It Out Academy. Also, we offer many tools on an energetic level and a healing to the soul level. It all goes towards healing of the soul on this wonderful, wonderful journey on the spiritual path of awakening. So come with me now and put your hands together. Breathe this in. I want you to take a deep breath in right now and take the time and really listen to your soul. And say, I love you. I believe in you. And I want to connect with you and learn about you. I want to grow you and feed you and give you the best life path ever spiritually. Come and help me connect to the higher good in my life. Learn, teach me, guide me, so that I understand my true meaning as I am here on this earthly plane. And I want you to lift your hands up right now to your forehead, to your third eye. And I want you to make a commitment now. Commitment that I am going to trade my ashes to beauty. Say it with me. I trade my ashes for beauty. I am ready to take the challenge on. I'm ready to receive and learn how to thrive, how to be a builder, how to deal with difficult people, how to grow, how to earn my heavenly crowns. And I want to shine that light and share it with others. And I vow to claim it. Oh, so well, can I get some clapping and make some high fives? Yeah, so good, so good. What a great message. And if you're ready to receive this, I believe that you have been born again to the spiritual path, and breathe that in right now and claiming it. Share it with others. Invite others. Join to try to take the challenge. We want to Ashes to Beauty challenge. And I'll see you there. And I hope you guys will have a wonderful week. And I see you on the next Spiritual Vibe message. Take care.